You're pregnant and you're freaking out and you have no idea what to do. You probably have all of these questions. What are my parents going to say? What is my family going to say? What is my friends going to say? How can I support my baby financially? Is my life over? Am I still going to be able to have my own career? And I just kind of want to go over those questions, but before I do, let me give you a little bit of insight about who I am and what my story is. So I got pregnant in college with my boyfriend at the time. Now he's my husband. I was at a Christian college and I was terrified because, first of all, we weren't married and I didn't really know what was going to come out of it. I really felt scared of what my mom would say, what my sister would say, what my friends would say, or even what they would think and say behind my back. And looking back, it really didn't matter. Now, here I am. Because of them, I am the best person I could possibly be. I make my own music, and now I'm starting to do YouTube. That's a new passion, and they just made me a better person. And I never thought that would be possible. If I could go back and tell myself not to be scared and to just embrace it, I would. But it is normal to be scared, and you're here because you're terrified. The first question you're probably asking yourself is, when do I tell my family? And how do I tell my family? You're scared of what they're going to say. Before you tell anyone, I definitely want to encourage you to be grounded in this statement. This child is a blessing and is meant to be. Do not be swayed on what someone else wants for your baby. You're going to be bringing this baby into this world. It's you, not them. Don't be scared about that. Embrace that. If you're scared that your family is going to be against you, then make sure you ground yourself in a positive group. So if you can find a local church or a group on Facebook and get plugged in with women who are having the same thing as you, that'd be great. You want some kind of support. You don't want to feel alone. You want to feel excited. You want to be around people who are excited with you and not being negative and talking about it in a bad way. You want to be surrounded by people who are excited for you. Whenever you tell your family, now you're in a position and you're mentally where you feel comfortable telling them, and nothing that they say will affect you. Because your emotions are important. You're carrying a baby. You don't want to stress the baby out. Prepare yourself to know that some people are going to be negative. They're going to have negative things to say. Abort the baby. Your life is ended. All these negative, gross comments. Don't let that change how you feel about your baby, okay? Because your baby's going to change your life for the better, not the worse. Babies bring out challenges in us. They make us have to be more patient and financially figure our stuff out, because before, you're kind of just living for yourself or you and your spouse or whatever, but when you bring a baby, you have to figure all that out, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being challenged. If you hear a car, it's because my son is riding in his car outside. Now, financially, you're asking yourself, how do I provide financially? You definitely want to make sure you write down everything that you need to get done. There are definitely different things that you can do to provide financially. There's all kinds of sources. You could be a stay-at-home mom or a work-from-home mom, You can get assistance from the government. There's always things that you can get help from. I don't want you to stress too much about the financial side of things, and my next video is going to be what to do. It's going to be going into this, but this is more about all of your emotions and how to kind of tackle that and get a positive introduction. The other thing you're worried about is pushing out the baby, right? How am I going to push out this baby? I do not want you to worry about that, okay? Because whenever you push out this baby, it will happen. You're not even going to be thinking about, how do I push this baby out? You're just going to push and get the baby out. And I know it's scary. You're like, I'm going to bring a whole life into this world. Like, how can I not stress about that? But I want you to prepare for it. So my whole thing about bringing a baby was all about preparing. And I'm going to do a whole separate video on how I had a smooth delivery and really mentally prepared my mind to push this baby out. And I did mine unmedicated as well. So pretty wild. If you're thinking about abortion, or if your family wants you to abort and there's a slight thing in you that's saying don't abort, listen to that voice. Do not abort your baby, because you are the one who's going to live with that decision and not them. These babies have changed my life. Like, they really have. They made me a better person, and your child will do the same for you. You're going to be like, man, I can't even imagine how life was before them. Because that's how beautiful children are. They're beautiful, they're innocent, and they bring so much out in us. And I know it's scary. I know. But make sure you watch the next video on what you need to do. I'll kind of briefly go over it. You definitely need to call your healthcare provider. If you don't have one, sign up through Medicaid. Make sure you take prenatal vitamins right now, immediately. That way you ensure that the baby is nice and healthy, and schedule your doctor's appointment so you can hear the heartbeat and all that good stuff. And I just really want to encourage you in that this baby's planned to be a part of your life, planned in your life, and will change you. And you're gonna do things you never thought you would do. And that's the exciting part of it. Before you know it, your baby's gonna be 5 years old and talking, and you're gonna be watching them grow and laughing and being so excited for your baby because you raised this human being. Before you know it, it's fast like that. So don't even necessarily think about the newborn stages. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get sleep, and all of these things that's gonna be going on through your mind. Don't even necessarily think about it because it goes by so fast. The love that you have for this baby will outweigh so much of the negative responses and the scary things that you have going on in your mind. So take a deep breath for me. Take a deep breath. You're freaking out, but you got this, and it's gonna be an amazing journey. You have me. I'm gonna walk you through the steps that you need to take. I'm gonna go through registries. I'm gonna go through the steps you need to take logically, and whatever else you need to hear from me, comment down below, because I am so excited for this series. I want to help you, mama, and we're gonna get through this together. Let me know what you need more of. Let me know what you are so curious about. I got you, and I will deliver it to the best ability that I can. So thank you for watching in this pregnancy series. Subscribe so you don't miss out on everything you're gonna need to know. And I will see you guys in the next video here. Bye.